regulation prohibit sporting behavior. Infraction of these things we call.
Did I get the band?
We do kindly ask that fans stay out of the plane service. Reminding you that artificial noisemakers of any type are prohibited. And now, please rise to the playing of our national anthem by our Meade High School band.
I'll do the Mavs. All right, are we ready? All right, ready? We're gonna unmute. 3, 2, 1. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another Mav Broadcast Network. Tonight we got the Meade Mavericks versus the Niwot Cougars. This is gonna be a good game here, folks. Key players to look out for the Mavs are gonna be Maddie Clark, who averages the most points per game, as well as Elena Gomez. Maddie Clark at 17.6 points per game is Elena Gomez at 14.2. My name is Ethan Elmore. I'm here with
Noah Carabello. My key players for the Niwot has to be Elena Loomis, as she is averaging 13.8 points per game, is leading Niwot.
Wearing number 22, Priya Rusa. And wearing number 24, Caitlin Kemp. And now the starters for Niwot.
the Mavs here looking to come back after 2 straight losses against Mullen and Erie. Mavs have had a great season so far, currently 9-5, ranked 3rd in the league, 24th in Colorado.
That's pretty good. Niwot's 8-5, 1-3 in the league. They're ranked 10th in the league. Should be able to make the playoffs as well.
Should be a great game tonight here, folks. Looking for something exciting here. Mavs really kind of got to figure it out on the upside here. Mavs are currently down a few players due to injury.
They're down 3 starters, or 2 starters.
But we know that's not going to stop them.
Very strong team.
Speak from your chest.
Aye.
Like, let me get an A. Like a big extra plug.
Hey.
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 There it is. Here we go, folks. As both teams get ready, we just want to take a quick minute right before we start this game to shout out some sponsors. Boxing Bear Media, we appreciate you guys. Lavers Painting, we appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for allowing us to do what we do.
It's really helpful. Mavericks in the huddle as Niwot is ready to go.
Here we go. As Taylor Gordon is going to take the jump for the Mavs, she's going to be lined up against Samantha Johnson for this jump ball. we go. Mavs are going to win that jump as it's going to go to Elena Gomez, who's going to get it to Clark. Clark to Gordon. Back to Gomez. Over to Teku. To Callie Clark, who's going to put up a nice lay. That's going to be the first bucket of the night.
Great offensive possession.
Mavs coming out in a full court press early. That ball is going to get inbounded to Elena Loomis. Up the middle to Meta. Back to Loomis. Tries to get it back to Meta. That's going to be tipped off of Teku and stolen by Gordon, who's going to get it to Gomez. As she pushes up the court. Puts up a nice shot there. Going to get it out to Callie Clark. Pump fakes. Puts up a nice jumper for the second bucket of the night. That's a great 4 points off the bat. They're going to inbound that to Johnson. He's going to get it up to Meta. Back to Johnson. As she will step out of bounds, and that will be Mavericks ball.
Great ball movement from the Mavericks on offense. That's what two straight buckets.
Absolutely. 2 straight great buckets there. Great looks. Maddie Clark is going to take this one up for the Mavs. He's going to dribble in the corner and get it to Teku, who's going to get it to Callie Clark. Back to Maddie Clark. Over to Teku. To Gomez. To Gordon. Back to Gomez. He's going to drive, put up a nice jumper, and she's going to get her own rebound. Going to kick it out to Teku, who's going to drive, and they're going to call a travel there.
Can't say I agree with that call. Move on.
It's all good. We love the referees.
Of course.
We're going to get that in to Loomis. He's going to push it up the court to Johnson, that ball is going to go right through her hands, and it's going to be stolen by Callie Clark. He's going to get it to Teku, over to Maddie Clark, back to Callie Clark, to Teku. He's going to get all the way down to Callie Clark. He's going to dish it to this Maddie, who's going to try to put a fadeaway jumper. And they're going to call a foul on Elena Gomez.
See here.
Johnson will inbound for the Cougars. Going to get it to Loomis. She's going to get that over to Walton, who's going to get that up to Johnson. He's going to try to push that down to Samantha Johnson, but that's going to be out of bounds. And that will be Mavericks ball. Maddie Clark takes it up the court. She's going to get it to Teku, back to Gomez. It's Clark. Maddie Clark. Who's going to find Gomez down at the low post, and that's going to be an and one. What a great play there.
Great ball movement for the Mavs. This is impressive offense. And they're on defense on that press. They're making the Niwot Cougars struggle to get the ball up.
Yes. Mavs coming out with the pressure. Elena Gomez really good from that free throw line. She goes up here just off, but that's going to be rebounded by Gordon. He's going to get it out to Maddie Clark, who's going to drive, put up an amazing lay. That's going to be rebounded by Teku to Gordon. Back to Callie Clark. Back to Teku. Over to Gomez in the corner. Oh, and Gomez is going to truck somebody, put up a lay, and she's going to go back to the free throw line.
Impressive finish, or attempt to finish. Get to the paint.
Yeah. I don't know if Elena Gomez just lowered the shoulder, but she got to that line, and that's what we need.
It's clean basketball.
First shot is good. The current score is 7-0. Gomez with shot number 2. That's going to be good. She's 2 for 3 on the night. That's good. They're going to get that into Loomis, as the Cougars will call their first time out on the night.
This press for the Mavericks is very impressive. It's holding them to 0 points so far. Very impressive.
Absolutely. The girls are coming out strong here tonight.
I'll be honest, I can barely hear you.
The girls are coming out strong tonight with an immediate 8-0 lead. We love to see it.
Very good. Very good job by the band there.
Yes. Shout out band. Great job, sounding great there. Take play-by-play right here.
All right. Niwot inbounding the ball. That is number 13. Oh my gosh. Number 3. Diamata to on the right side. Niwot. Missing a number. Dribbling up. Guarded by Elena Gomez. Dribbling on the free throw line. Coming in. Down. That's Elena Loomis falls hard down. Good rebound by Elena Gomez as she is fouled.
That foul is going to be on Niwot's number 13, Elena Loomis. Maddie Clark will take this up the court for the Mavs. She'll get it to Callie Clark. Over to Teku. Back to Maddie Clark. Mavs moving around. Clark gets it to Gordon. Gordon back to Clark. Clark with a nice lay off the bottom of the rim. And that's going to be grabbed by Elena Gomez. Dish to Teku, who's going to put up a wide open bucket.
Great hustle by Elena.
Niwot's number 10, Samantha Johnson, is going to take it up the court. She's going to get that to Meta. Back over to Loomis. Puts up a 3. That's going to be off the shot clock. That does not work just quite yet.
Next year.
Next year, you'll catch that in the 26-27 season. It's going to be great. Maddie Clark takes it up the court for the Mavs. Gets it to Teku. Over to Callie Clark. Back to Maddie Clark. Over to Callie Clark. Down on the block. Who's going to get it to Teku? Who's going to put up a nice bucket?
Great hustle by the Mavericks there.
Yes. That's a way to get 2 shots up right there. Shot's going to try to get that to Meta, and it's going to be stolen by Callie Clark, who's going to get fouled on the shot by number 10, Samantha Johnson. As Callie Clark goes to the line. Callie and Maddie Clark, the Splash Sisters. Really good from downtown.
Mavericks are simply just out hustling Niwot right now. That's why they're up 12-0. Substitution for Niwot. Callie Clark's second free throw does not go as well.
Niwot's going to push that ball up to Meta, who's going to swing it to number 0, Ella Zekman, for Niwot's first bucket of the night. Gomez is going to drive. They're going to call a foul there on, I believe. They're going to call a foul on Niwot's number 3, Ella Zekman.
Mavericks are in the bonus, so Elena Gomez will be shooting too.
First shot is just off the mark. She's 2 for 4 on the night. Let's see what she does right here. Elena Gomez, second shot. Right in. Mavs are going to sub in number 5, Sophia Luckman, and number 2, Peyton Roth, for number 14, Taylor Gordon, and number 1, Callie Clark. Niwot's going to get that to Elena Loomis. She's going to try to get that to Sierra and Allen. But that's going to be stolen by the Mavs. That'll be a jump ball.
Should be Niwot's ball. See.
This press is really working for the Mavs here.
Mavericks are out hustling the Cougars right now. They're
going to get that to Allen, who's going to deflect that off herself. It's That's going to be out of bounds, and that'll be Mavericks ball. Luckman's going to inbound here for the Mavs. Mavs are going to try and get this to Teku. He's going to get it back to Clark. Going to swing around to Roth. To Gomez. Back to Luckman. Luckman to Teku. Wow. Over to Gomez. Down to Luckman. Back to Roth. Matty Clark to Luckman, who's going to put up a nice lay. And that's going to be a bucket for Luckman, her first of the night. Oh, that was good defense on the press there. As Loomis tried to get that to Allen. Unfortunately, it will be a foul on number 23, Matty Clark.
Mavericks are doing a very good job at finding the best shot for the most open shot. That's why they're up 15-2 right now.
Absolutely. They're just moving that ball around really well. It's working nice for them. This press is looking good. And that's going to be stolen by Elena Gomez, who's going to have a wide open look. Nice left hand little finish there. Zekman has the ball. She's going to get it to Matty Clark is going to take it up the court for the Mavs. Get it to Roth, who's going to swing it out to Teku. He's going to go back to Clark. Over to Matty Clark was trying to get that to Teku there. Unfortunately, Teku was trying to make a cut, so. That's going to be. She's not. That foul is going to be on number 2, Peyton Roth. Got a little shoe tying going on. Oh.
Good D by Elena Gomez there.
Yeah, they bounced that right off her shin. Zekman's going to inbound for Niwot here. They're going to swing that around to number 14, Bernstein. Puts up a shot, and it's good.
She is not listed on our sheet. It's Olympia Powers.
Sophia Luckman for 2 right there. Matty Clark with a great steal. She's going to dish it to Gomez, who puts up a shot. Oh, almost there. Gomez is going to go back to the line shooting for 2.
Mavericks doing a very good job moving the ball.
Gomez takes 2 here. First shot is good. Gomez for her second here. And that one's going to be good as well. They're going to get that to Zekman. He's going to get that to number 1.
Payne Roth picks up her second foul of the night.
Zekman's going to inbound, and that's going to be deflected by Matty Clark. Zekman tried to get that to Allen there, but it didn't quite work. Inbounding will be Allen. She's going to get that to Bernstein, who's going to get a carry call. Great catch there by Sam Horner in the student section.
Student section needs to be loud.
Sam Horner is a great guard on the football team. As we come back with Maddie Clark taking it up the court. Maddie's going to get that to Luckman. Luckman to Teku. Over to Roth. Roth to Gomez. Who's going to put up a three? Oh! Almost got in there. That's a great rebound by Bernstein. Who's going to get that to number one? Who's going to get that to Allen? Over to Clark. Clark to Teku as she puts it up and in.
Great pass by Maddie Clark there.
Teku really moving around the court well. Oh. They're going to call that a foul on Maddie Clark. That would be her second personal, team's fifth. Niwot is now in the bonus. 35.4 seconds left in the first quarter. Mavs are up 23-4. First shot for Bernstein misses. As Niwot will sub in Peyton Johnson for number 12, Serena Allen. Bernstein's second shot is off the mark again. Luckman with a great rebound. Gets it to Clark, who will take it up the court for the Mavs. Clark will get that to Teku, who will go to Roth. Back to Clark, who puts up a three. Oh, just off the mark. Great rebound by Elena Gomez there. Teku's going to drive, get it out to Roth, who puts up a three. That's just off the mark. This is great hustle by the Mavs right here.
This has to be like the third jump ball just from the Mavericks hustle. So they get the ball again.
Luckman will inbound for the Mavs. Luckman's going to get that to try to get that to Teku, but that's going to be stolen. And that's going to be stolen again by Maddie Clark, who puts up a jumper, and she'll get her own rebound. As they're going to call a foul on Niwot's number 2.
Well, to see what Niwot can do after the inbound with 1.5 seconds left.
That foul is going to be on Moore. Do you have a pen? That shot's good. Both good there by Clark as time will expire.
You got to highlight the Mavericks' hustle on both offense and defense to find the best shot and turn over the ball. They have to have 4 turnovers for the Mavericks cause for Niwot.
Yeah, the Mavs are doing a really great job tonight. They're really creating space. That press is working really well. 25-4, first quarter. It's looking really good here for the Mavs.
On the offensive side, the Mavericks are doing a great job of moving the ball around on the perimeter and finding a paint touch and getting a shot up that leads to either another rebound or an and one finish.
Absolutely. I mean, the Mavs have not made a three in the first quarter, which is unlike them, but they haven't needed to. They haven't been shooting threes. They've been taking the wide open looks that they've been given, which is great to see when you're moving around the ball so well that you're just getting open looks down by the hoop. It creates nice, easy buckets, I'll say.
Of course. As we get a start on the second quarter.
We're going to start on the second quarter here. The Mavs have taken out Teku for Gordon. The ball's going to be inbounded to Loomis. Who's going to get that to Meta, who's going to put up a deep 2. Gordon's going to get the rebound, and it's going to be Callie Clark on a fast break. He's going to jump stop, put up a good look. Just off. Rebounded was Samantha Johnson, who's going to get fouled by Sophia Luckman. It's going to be Niwot ball. Samantha Johnson will inbound the ball for the Cougars. She's going to get that to Loomis. Loomis to Walton. Walton's going to get that to Johnson. Over to Loomis. That ball's going to be poked out by Gordon. And Maddie Clark's got a fast break. Puts up a nice lay, but that's just off. Rebounded by Johnson. She's going to push that up to Meta. She's going to swing that over to Samantha Johnson. Down to Meta. She's going to try to get that up to Loomis, but Johnson is going to touch that as that ball will go out. We got another shoe tying here. The bunny goes through the hole around the tree. I don't think that was right. No, it wasn't. Don't listen to me for shoe tying advice, let me tell you.
Let me tell you, I never learned that way, and I could not tie my shoe correctly to this day.
Gordon's going to get that to Callie Clark. He's going to get it over to Maddie Clark. He's going to put up a three. Bang! Splash Sisters combo right there.
It's the Mavericks' first three of the night.
Yes, it is. And it's a great look. Meta's going to get this ball to Loomis. He's going to drive and chuck up a shot that's going to be rebounded by Maddie Clark. Maddie Clark's going to get that to Roth, who's going to swing to Callie Clark. Callie thought about it there for a second. She's going to get it all the way over there to Maddie Clark. To Gordon, to Roth, down to Luckman in the. Who's going to get that out to Callie Clark? And they call it travel. Thought I saw a dribble there, but I'm not a referee, and I don't get paid to do this.
May have picked up her pivot foot before she dribbled.
Yes, Loomis takes it up right now. She's going to get that to Walton. He's going to get it down to Meta. He's going to put up a shot that's going to be off the mark. Oh, Callie Clark. Callie Clark really feisty on that board right there.
Great rebound.
Niwot's going to have a foul there. It'll be on number 5, Peyton Johnson. Maddie Clark's going to take it up the court for the Mavs. She's going to get it to Callie Clark. Going to go over to Roth. Back to Maddie Clark. To Callie Clark. To Roth. All the way across to Maddie Clark, who puts up another three. Oh, just off the mark. Ball's going to be rebounded by Johnson, who's going to get it to Meta. Oh, that ball's stolen by Maddie / Callie Clark, and it'll be a jump ball.
Maddie kicked it to her sister, Callie.
Yes. Maddie Clark will take it up the court for the Mavs. She's going to get it to Peyton Roth. Roth's going to go down to Luckman, back to Roth, to Gordon. Over to Callie Clark, who's going to go to Maddie Clark. That ball's going to be tipped as Maddie Clark will recover it. Maddie Clark to Callie Clark. Over to Roth. Back to Maddie Clark. All the way over to Callie Clark, who puts up a three. Oh, just off the mark. Luckman does a great job there trying to get that rebound. Unfortunately, that will be out off of her.
It's a great look for Callie Clark there. Just doesn't go in.
Yeah. Loomis with the ball. She's going to get that to Meta. That ball's going to be kicked out of bounds. Mavs showing a different look here. No seniors on the floor. Mavs got One freshman and 4 juniors on the court right now. Maddie Clark will take this up the court for the Mavs. Gonna get it over to Callie Clark. He's gonna get it to Luckman, to Maddie Clark, to Roth. It's Callie Clark. Oh, wow. They are just travel. Travel there committed by Callie Clark. As the Mavs will sub in number 20, Emmy Teku, and number 10, Elena Gomez. For 23, Maddie Clark, and 5, Sophia Luckman. They're going to get this to Walton. Walton's going to get that, try to get that over to Johnson, but that's going to be stolen by Elena Gomez. He's going to get it to Peyton Roth. He'll try to get it to Gomez. He's going to try to force one to Teku. This ball is flying around. I do not know who that went off of, but it went off of Niwot, and that's going to be
Mavericks ball. Mavericks ball.
It's going to be Mavericks ball, folks. Callie Clark to Teku. Over to Roth. All the way over to Callie Clark. To Gomez. To Teku, who puts up a 3. And she makes it from downtown. Emmy Teku. What a shot there. Niwot's going to get that to Johnson. He's going to go. Oh, wow. It's going to be a block on number 1, Callie Clark. That's Callie's first personal on the night. Olympia Powers will make her first. Ain't no way I forget. Her name is Olympia Powers, bruh. Olympia Powers will take her second. Wow, and the crowd got crazy for that one. That's rebounded by Gomez. She's going to push it up the court for the Mavs. She's going to get it to Teku. Over to Callie Clark. To Roth. Over to Teku. Down to Gordon. Down to Gomez, who's going to put up a great look. That is great ball movement right there. Textbook. As Samantha Johnson takes that up the court for Niwot. She's going to get it to Powers, who puts up a jumper off the front of the rim as Gordon almost had that rebound. But that's going to be a jump ball.
Should be Niwot ball.
Yes, it will be Niwot ball. Zekman's going to try to get that to Powers. It's going to be stolen by Gordon. They're going to call a foul there on Niwot's number 1, Olympia Powers. Her first of the night, team foul number 2 in the second quarter. As Clark is going to get that to Roth. Roth is going to try to get that to Gordon, but that's going to go through her legs. Powers takes it up the court as Callie Clark is going to come up and wolf that ball out of bounds. Zekman with the inbound here. Zekman stepped over the line, and that's going to be
Mavericks ball.
Mavericks ball. Here we go. Teku's going to take it up the court for the Mavs. She's running. She's going. She's going to get it over to Roth. Roth to Gomez. Gomez all the way over to Callie Clark. Oh, back to Teku. All the way over to Roth. All the way over to Callie Clark, who puts up a 3. Just off the front of the rim. As Taylor Gordon gets the rebound and the putback. We love to see that from the 6-foot junior. Textbook. Loomis is going to take this up for Niwot. She's locked up by Gomez right now. She's going to get that to Moore. Whoa. And Moore is going to pass that through the legs of Loomis. That's going to be timeout on Niwot there. Niwot seeming to get a little frustrated here.
I want to highlight Imi Teku's play tonight. She's doing a very good job. I believe she is leading the scoring for the Mavericks.
Teku.
Teku.
You. Teku.
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 Teku, okay.
Say it louder so I can hear it.
Teku.
Teku. Yeah. Mavs doing a phenomenal job tonight as they are up 30 in the second quarter. Mavs really came out dominant. We said they were going to bounce back from those 2 losses, and man, they've come out hot today.
Only shooting 2 threes, or only making 2 threes, everything else being in the paint is impressive.
As they will take the court here with 2 minutes, 4 seconds left. It's going to be Mavericks ball. Callie Clark will take it up for the Mavs. Going to swing to Teku. Teku to Roth. Roth to Gomez. Going to try and drive. It's going to be a jump ball.
I'm actually going to say she's fouled.
Gomez will inbound for the Mavs. Oh, they did call a foul. It's going to be on Elena Loomis. Loomis is going to take it up the court for Niwot. He's going to get that to Zekman, who puts up a 3 as they're going to call an over the back on Moore. That was team foul number 4 here in the second quarter. Callie Clark's going to take it up the court for the Mavs. Over to Roth, to Teku, back to Clark. He's going to drive, put up a float game bucket. Love to see it. Loomis is going to take it up for Niwot. He's going to get that to Powers. Powers is going to put up a jumper just off the mark. Gordon is going to get that, and they're going to call another foul on Moore.
Mavericks should be in the bonus.
Mavericks are in the bonus. I believe it should be, and it will be Taylor Gordon shooting. Taylor Gordon will take her first shot. That will be just off the mark. Niwot's going to sub in number 14, Lily Ray Bernstein. Gordon's going to put up her second shot here. That's going to be good. As the Mavs will sub in Maddie Clark and Sophia Luckman for Peyton Roth and Taylor Gordon. Niwot's going to get this to Johnson. He's going to go to Bernstein. Over to Powers. Powers down to Loomis, who puts up a shot. For 2. Teku takes it up. She's going to get it to Gomez. Get it around to Clark. It's Callie Clark, excuse me. To Teku, back to Maddie Clark. He's going to get it to Gomez. He's going to drive, put up a good look. It's going to be a jump ball. That's a great jump ball there. Forced by Callie Clark.
Another amazing hustle play for the Mavericks.
Yes, absolutely. Hustle points definitely are on the Mav side right now. Maddie Clark is going to get it to Tech U. Going to get it to Gomez. Over to Callie Clark. Down to Maddie Clark. 15 seconds left. She's going to get it to Tech U. Down to Gomez. Back to Tech U. Over to Maddie Clark, who puts up a 3. Just off the mark. That's going to be another jump ball. Great rebound there. Great jump ball, excuse me. It's a great way to get a jump ball. 4.6 left on the clock. They're going to get it to Powers. She's going to get it to Bernstein. She's going to get it down to Zekman. Oh, that was a good look there for Niwot. As we roll into halftime, it's going to be 38-7. Mavs coming out dominant here in the first half. Noah, what do you think about it?
I think they're doing a great job on offense with their passing and getting to take shots.
Yeah, I think they're just dominating up on the defensive side, allowing them for fast breaks and good looks. As we said before, Mavs have not really put up many three-point attempts. And that's what you like to see, that these points are coming for them. Wide open buckets down low.
Yes.
All right, folks. We will be back for the second half. just gonna break the back. She does that too much. She likes to hang on the rim after he's done. Oh my God! Yes, sir, brother!
I didn't know he had the windmill.
Oh, what was that? Leonard's windmill was nuts. Miss Laney, I'm not gonna lie to you. If it gets to like 9 o'clock or like 8:30, I'm not comfortable.
That's fine. No, you get solo?
I think Braylon's gonna.
Oh, I know you and Braylon.
Honestly, you and Braylon can do it. If you want to do a play-by-play, you and Braylon
I'd
should.
be down.
Oh, yeah, you
How
want to
about
just let them do boys and then you can
See
take
how
break?
it goes.
Yeah, go to the same section.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I want to get.
I know, what do you do? Hey.
Sam! Sam! Yes! Get up! Get up, bro! Yes, sir, Leo!
Dude, is Batman pajamas.
Get up! Oh, my leg hurts so bad, bro. Oh, my gosh. That's why I need a break. I keep checking to see if it's bleeding. No. So far, no. Thank God. I got to clean it out. That's why I had to go at 8:30. All right, perfect. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, folks, we're back with the second half of Mead Mavericks basketball. Maddie Clark is going to take it up the court for the Mavs. She's going to get it to Teku. Teku to Callie Clark. Callie Clark to Maddie Clark. To Teku. Over to Callie Clark, excuse me. To Maddie Clark. She's going to get it to Gordon. Puts up a nice shot. Oh, ring around the rosy. Pocket full of posies. Callie Clark with a nice rebound. She's going to get it to Maddie Clark. Maddie Clark to Teku. Teku to Callie Clark. Over to Maddie Clark. To Teku. Over to Callie Clark, who puts up a three. Just off the mark. That's going to be rebounded. That was rebounded by Johnson, who's going to get it to Loomis. Out to Samantha Johnson. And that ball is going to be out on Niwot. It's going to be
Mead's ball.
Mead ball. Maddie Clark's going to take it up the court for the Mavs. Maddie Clark's going to get that to Teku. Teku to Gomez, who puts up a nice jumper just off the front of the rim. Nice rebound there by Walter, though. Walter's going to try to get that to Loomis. Oh, and that's going to be out of bounds on – out of bounds on Niwot. She must have stepped out as she hit that ball. We're going to get a referee opinion here. We're going to have a little chat there.
Is that Elena Loomis who made a very good hustle play for Niwot?
Yes, that was a great hustle. Unfortunately, it's going to be
Mead ball.
Mavericks ball. Callie Clark. Oh, that's stolen. Stolen by Meta. Meta's going to get that to Loomis. He's going to put up a jumper for the first bucket of the second half. Maddie Clark takes it up the court for the Mavs. She's going to get it to Teku. She's going to get it to Callie Clark. Oh, Callie Clark to Teku. She's going to drive. Whoa.
Did I say jump ball?
They just called a jump ball. That was a great play there by Teku. Jump ball as Walter's going to inbound it. She's going to get it to Loomis. Here we go. Loomis is going to try to get that to Meta. Oh, but she gets it. Oh, my gosh. Elena Gomez. Rejected by Elena Gomez. As Meta was trying to pass that ball to, I believe, Loomis. But no, sir. You're going to get that ball to Johnson. She's going to try to get it to Walton. But it's going to be just a bit outside of her reach. Maddie Clark's going to take it up the court for the Mavs. She's going to get it to Teku. Over to Callie Clark. Callie Clark to Maddie Clark. She's going to put up a three. Bang! From downtown, the Splash Sister duo. Callie Clark to Maddie Clark. What a great play. Walton's going to get that to Meta. And that's going to be a jump ball forced by Elena Gomez, which I believe will make it
Mavericks ball.
Mavericks ball. Here we go. Here we go. Maddie Clark's going to take it up the court for the Mavs. She's going to get it over to Callie Clark. Callie Clark to Maddie Clark. Maddie Clark down to Gordon, who's going to swing it out to Callie Clark. Over to Maddie Clark. Puts up another three. Oh, it's a great look there. They're going to try to get that over to Meta, but that's going to be just a bit outside of her reach. And that's going to be
Mavericks ball.
Mavericks ball. Here we go. Callie Clark to Maddie Clark. Maddie Clark to Teku. Teku down to Gomez. Gomez to Clark, to Maddie Clark, excuse me. Sometimes I forget when Maddie and Callie Clark are on the floor at the same time. It's going to be a foul on number 5, Peyton Johnson, which will make it
It's actually no. Wait, Mavericks ball.
Mavericks ball. Maddie Clark will inbound to Gordon, back to Clark, to Maddie Clark, over to Callie Clark, down to Gomez. Gomez puts up a nice jumper. Gomez with her own rebound. She's going to try and get it to Maddie Clark, but there's going to be a foul on Niwot's number 5, Peyton Johnson, and that's going to make it
Mavericks ball.
Mavericks ball. Here we go. Callie Clark inbounding. She's going to get it to Gomez with a great cut for a wide open lay. Love to see it. As Meta's going to take this up the court. She's going to get it to Walton. Walton is going to get that down to Johnson. And that's going to be, Elena Gomez is going to tip that off of Peyton Johnson's leg. And that's what you love to see.
Amazing hustle for the Mavericks here, once again.
Maddie Clark takes it up the court from Matt. She gets it to Teku. Teku to Callie Clark. Callie Clark to Maddie Clark. Down to Teku. Over to Callie Clark, who puts up the 3. Bangs it. Splash Sisters show again. Callie Clark with that nice 3. Now what's going to, whoa, that's probably a foul. I'm not going to lie there, folks. We were bear hugging there a little bit. It's going to be on Meade's number 10, Elena Gomez. And that's going to make it Niwot ball. Inbounding for Niwot is going to be Zekman. As the Mavs are going to get some subs here. They're going to sub in number 5, Sophia Luckman, number 2, Peyton Roth, and number 22, Rhea Rusaw. Zekman's going to try and get that to Johnson, but that's going to be stolen by Elena Gomez, who puts up a great jump fake. And she gets her own rebound and puts it right back, because what were we expecting any less from the Elena Gomez for a great hustle play? As Walton takes it up, she's going to get it to Meta. Meta's going to get it to Walton. Meta's going to get the rebound. She's going to get it back to Walton. She's going to get it out to Zekman. Zekman's going to get it to Watts. That's going to be stolen by Bria Rusaw. She's going to get it to Maddie Clark for a good look on a lay, unfortunately. Walton is going to take it up the court for Niwot. Niwot trying to get a set going here. She's going to bounce that off of Rusaw's hand. Niwot's going to sub in number 1, Olympia Powers. And number 13, Loomis. It's going to get to Powers. She's going to get that over to Watts. Watts down to Loomis, who puts up a shot off the mark. It's going to be rebounded by Rusaw. Rusaw's going to get that to Gomez, and that's just going to bounce off her hands. That's just a bit unfortunate for the Mavs. Mavs almost have a running clock here, as it is 48-9. Whoa, that's going to get to Zekman, who's going to have a wide open layup. Maddie Clark will take it up the court for the Mavs. Clark's going to get it to Luckman. Luckman down to Gomez, who puts up a nice, great look. Going to get it to Maddie Clark on the rebound. There's a foul there. And that's going to be on Niwot's number 24, Sophia Watts, her first personal. And for Niwot is number 14, Lily Ray Bernstein. But that's going to be
Mead ball.
Mavericks ball. Luckman's going to inbound for the Mavs. She's going to get it over to Maddie Clark. She's going to put up a three. And bangaroo. From downtown. From the corner. Oh, that was over and back,
That
but
should have
it's
been
okay.
over back.
It's okay because Sophia Luckman got a great steal there. Ball don't lie. She's going to get it to Maddie Clark. She's going to get it to Gomez. Whoa, whoa. Loose ball. And they're going to call it travel there.
She was just scooting around on her knees.
Luckman's going to inbound for the Mavs. She's going to get it all the way over to Maddie Clark. Who's going to put up a good look on a leg. Gomez with the rebound. Puts up another look. Clark with a rebound. Oh, and that just slips out of her hands. Mavs officially out of running clock as it is 51-11. Shout out band. Write down the sponsors. Boxing Bear Media, Labors Painting. Who else? Black Bear Media. Boxing Bear, Labors Painting. We'd like to take our time to shout out Boxing Bear Media, Lavers Painting, and Defiance Media for allowing us to do what we do here. Once again, we really appreciate you guys. We're making this class continuously, trying to grow this class and make it great. So we appreciate all our sponsors for allowing us to do what we do.
Very good job for the band.
Huge shout out and a little get to know our announcers. Noah used to actually be in the band.
I sure did.
Meta's gonna get that to Loomis. Ooh. Loomis is just forcing her way through the Mavs defense.
She just ran over 3 Mavericks defenders.
Oh, that's going to be a travel on Meta. There had to be a charge somewhere in there. She was running through.
Running back through the A-gap. Like,
Maddie Clark's going to take that up the court for the Mavs. She's going to get it over to Luckman. Luckman to Roth. Maddie Clark. Gets it down to Gomez, who puts up a nice fadeaway Jordan signature move. Loomis takes it up the court for Niwot. She's going to get it to Zekman. Zekman over to Loomis. Oh, whoa. There's a foul there.
Gomez lowered her shoulder to Loomis that time.
Meta's going to get that to Johnson, who's going to put it out to Zekman, who puts up a 3. Just off. Great rebound by Maddie Clark. He's going to get it to Gomez on a fast break. And that's a nice hustle bucket for the Mavs. That's going to be timeout on Niwot.
Beautiful pass from Maddie Clark on that last bucket.
Absolutely. Maddie Clark, really good. She's not just a scorer. She doesn't just lead the team in points, but she also does great with the rebounds and the assists, too. All-around player, as well as steals. I believe Maddie Clark leads the Mavericks in steals, which is just an insane stat to have. She also leads the Mavs in points. So all-around team player, and that's what you love to see.
Truly do-it-all player.
Yeah, I mean, truly. You love to see it. We'd like to shout out the cheer teams here as well. Both cheer teams doing a great job, as well as our dance team, which you guys will be able to see if you tune in to the boys' game. Great job from the drum line. Johnson's going to inbound this. She's going to get it to Loomis. Loomis back to Johnson. Johnson's going to get it over to Walton, I believe, who's going to get it to Power. Powers puts up a shot that's blocked. Caitlin Hepp with the rebound. She's going to get it over to Callie Clark. She's going to get it over to Roth. Down to Luckman, but that ball's going to be tipped by Johnson, and that's going to be
Mavericks ball.
Mavericks ball. Inbounding is Luckman. She's going to get it to Russo, who puts up a great lay. Russo for two. Powers is going to take it up. She's going to get that to Allen. Allen back to Powers. Powers gets that to Peyton Johnson. She's going to get that to Loomis. She's going to drive, put up a shot, but she'll be fouled by number 24, Caitlin Hepp, I believe.
Excellent job.
Folks, we sometimes know what we're talking about up here. Loomis for the first shot. And that's going to rattle around town. No good. Loomis on her second attempt. Nothing but net there. As Callie Clark takes it up the court for the Mavs. She's going to get it to Russo. Russo's going to get it to Hepp to Luckman. Luckman puts up a deep two. That's going to be rebounded by Callie Clark. She's going to get it to Roth. Back to Russo. All the way across to Callie Clark, who puts up a three. Bang from downtown. Julie Brown, Callie Clark. Whoa. Loomis is going to try to get that to Powers, I believe. That's going to be just a bit outside of her reach. Peyton Roth is going to get that to Russo. Over to Callie Clark. Back to Russo. Over to Roth. To Clark. All the way over to Roth. All the way back to Clark, who puts up another three. Oh, just off the front of the rim. It's going to be a foul there. Walton's going to take it up the court for Niwot. She's going to get it over to Johnson. They're going to get a nice bucket there. Russo to Roth, over to Clark. Clark to Russo. Back to Clark, who puts up a nice floater just off. Whoa. Wow, she slammed the floor hard there. It's going to be a jump ball, and that's going to be
Mavericks ball.
Yes, sir. We go Luckman inbounding for the Mavs. She's going to get it to Roth, who puts up a three. Rattles around the rim. That's going to be a nice rebound by Samantha Johnson. who's going to try to come all the way down and just put up a shot, but that ball gets swatted out of her hands by Caitlin Head. Good look there.
And a great hustle play for the Mavericks.
Absolutely. Mavs running these hustle points. Serena Allen inbounds for Niwot. She's going to get it over to Johnson. Back to Allen, back to Johnson. In the corner to Walton. He's going to go back to Johnson. We go Johnson to Johnson, back to Walton, who puts up a 3 off the front of the rim. Great rebound by Johnson. Puts up a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar hook shot. It's going to be just off the mark. Roth with the rebound. Rousseau takes it up the court. She gets it to Callie Clark. Ooh, thought she was going to put it up there. Who's going to go back to Rousseau. Back to Roth. Over to Callie Clark. Back to Rousseau. Down to Luckman. He's going to go back to Clark. I think the Mavs might be dribbling out the clock. Over to Roth. Back to Rousseau. All the way to Roth. He's going to get it back to Clark. You know, as the Mavs dribble out the clock, oh, that ball is going to be pushed out of bounds by number 5, Peyton Johnson. Maddie and Callie Clark, I mean, what do you say? I think they remind me of the 2017-2018 Splash Bros.
I mean,
From the Golden State Warriors.
100%.
Just money.
I mean, they've hit, what, 6 threes combined tonight?
Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous. Like, it's just like, you know, there's 3 things in life that's certain. Death, taxes, and the Splash Sisters always going to hit that 3. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Like, I think it's great. As Walton gets the ball for Niwot. She's going to try to push that up to the Johnsons, and that's going to be pushed out of bounds.
With 15 seconds left in the game, let's see what Niwot does with the ball.
Yeah. As this clock winds down, Mavs are up 60-14. Mavs did a really great job, and time will expire.
Amazing game for the Mavericks.
All right, folks. That's going to be all for the girls basketball game. Meade versus Niwot. Meade coming out strong, getting that first win after those 2 losses, 60-14. Once again, I'm Ethan Elmore here with
Noah Carabello.
We're signing off. Thank you.